All right, guys, welcome back. I am your host, Imperial Arm. This is my preview slash review of Between the Stars, still on Kickstarter. Not sure when this video is going to drop, but there should still be plenty of time left. As of the first recording, there was 31 days left on the Kickstarter. If you remember where we last left off, we were out doing this errand for Susan, trying to find this lost ship. Found the lost ship. Now we're back. We docked, so we're going to let her know that there weren't any survivors, and then we found the freighter. So it says after arriving at the station, you go to the docking port where the ship is located, and in it you spot Susan, who rushes to meet you. You return. Have you found anything? Susan looks at you expectantly, waiting for an answer. Yeah, we found the freighter, and there weren't any survivors. Susan looks shocked by the news. After a few seconds, she recovers and begins to speak. That can't be. I knew the pilot ever since we were kids. Were you able to recover the cargo? Yes, we were able to recover the cargo. Well, at least there's some good news. Our crew is currently heavily invested in the repair work. Since you need a ship as soon as possible, maybe your engineers could help us out. Could you process the I forget how we pronounced it from last time, guys. Pronite slabs and fabricate a new ion reactor. Of course, we'll get right on it. So that's going to bring us into the blueprint section that I was talking about before. So we'll click store. Come in here into departments, and then we're going to scrap the raw stuff. So it says it's going to give us 5,000, depending on obviously the level of our people that we apply to it. So we'll scrap, and then we can add a crew member. We definitely want to apply the highest crew member and the highest scrapping skill. So, yeah, and then we can add another crew member. We'll do both of them at the same time. That's all we can add because that's all we have. So we should get 550 out of that. So let's see, we're currently at 1,094, so we'll see what happens. Alright, and we did. So, no, we only got 5,000 for that. So, alright, so then we're going to go to our engineering. Need the ion reactor. I'm going to build, so it's going to cost us 200 protonite and 100 synthetic minusite. So we'll build. We're going to assign a crew member. Obviously, again, we're going to want to apply. So fuck ya, whatever his name is, Tomuko fuck ya, I guess. However you pronounce that, please don't report me. Has a crafting skill of 6, so we'll put him, and then we're going to put her on there as a second crew member. So it reduces the cost by 200 and 100. Alright, so now we complete it. Now we have an ion. We have an ion reactor. So it says Susan examines the ion reactor closely. An excellent job with this. We'll have everything we need to finish the repairs. I have another favor to ask you. In the meantime, when we finish up things, speak with me when you are ready to get going. Alright, so we lost the ion reactor so she could put it in our ship. And I'm going to have to go to station, click on contracts. So it says the inspection. We've stopped receiving protonite shipments after the attack on the freighter. We can't guarantee commercial route security to the mining station in this sector. Inspector Howard Huggins must fill out his forms immediately, transport him, and evaluate the station's status. So we're going to accept that contract. A little escort babysitting mission here. So I'm going to take us into the ship, into the systems. So another neat thing we can do, we're only going to do it once just to show you guys what we can do. But so we're going to come in here to this light cannon. Now we can come down here and we can choose to upgrade it. So we'll spend 250 protonite and then 25 of the synthetic something minonite. Yeah, minusite. So we'll do an upgrade on that. That increased our range by 73, increased our damage by 8.15 seconds, shielding damage 2.72 seconds, and accuracy by 3.17. So just that's how that actually works, guys. We're not going to spend a whole lot of stuff on a ship that we're not going to get to keep. So just wanted to show you guys how that was done. We do have some salvage pods, so we'll go ahead and we'll store those. And we still have that flak there. So now, if I'm not mistaken, we come in here, yeah, so then it shows them here. So we can actually add these to our inventory at any time, right? So we didn't want to take these out with us and lose them. We could do that. So we're going to exit the station and we're going to go.
We have a long way to go. We should depart. Engines on maximum drive.
Unauthorized order. You lack bridge privileges.
Did that guy just come aboard my ship?
So now I have a babysitter? Is the Republic sending you to watch over me?
It's a matter of security, Mr. Huggins. The last protonite shipment was assaulted.
Captains are not what they used to be. If a pirate ship attacked me, there wouldn't be enough space for them to hide.
We're sure of that.
That fool just came up on my ship and tried to give my crew, or at least my AI, orders. The nerve. Alright. Let's pull up the quantum engines. Not smack into anything this time. Okay, we didn't hit anything, so that's good. So this one's going to take us a little longer to get to, so we will trek out there. And I actually going to let this one roll all the way out, guys. I want you to see what it actually looks like while we're traveling out there, so how long it takes. So plus you can look at the visuals, get an idea for what the game is or what it potentially has to offer. So not sure if the asteroids are mineable. I do plan on asking that once I can get a hold of the developer again. He's pretty active on the Kickstarter right now, so
What the hell? These transport ships are not ours.
It seems they found a more interesting intermediary than your company, Mr. Huggins.
This can't be. We have to register this immediately.
alright, so we're gonna go into photo mode and then press the left mouse button to adjust. Oh, okay, so we're going to play around with the camera here. Alright, so let's see. See if we can zoom in a little more. Adjust it. There we go. Alright, so back. Continue.
When the foreman finds out,
Oh,
heads
there we
will
go.
roll.
So we got the picture for Mr. Huggins. It kind of seems like he's a dick, but we'll see.
Captain, we have to go back to the station now.
What happened?
I forgot my lunch.
Mr. Huggins.
False alarm, I found it.
Captain, there's no sign of activity on the station.
It looks completely abandoned. We should dock and discover what's going on here.
I'll stay on the ship. Covering your backs.
Yes, Mr. Huggins, I'm sure that's exactly what we need. Is we need you covering our backs. So, all right, so let's go. I know this is only our second mission, but it seems like there should be a variety of stuff to do. So, see how this plays. This is another one of those puzzles where I got to figure out whether I'm going left, right, and whatnot. So, oh, all right. So there we go. We'll power down so that we're stable, and it's gonna dock us. There we go. We're docked.
Docking complete. Only authorized personnel can disembark.
All right. So it says docking bay doors have opened. The captain and his crew arrive in a great reception hall. Is currently only has emergency light on that shows the remains of broken furniture strewn across the floor, forming large mounds of rubble. All right. So we need to reactivate the generators. You search the chamber for an energy terminal to reestablish the systems. After a few minutes, you find the room containing the generators. Head of engineering team comes near you. Captain, we are detecting an anomaly in the generators. We could use the remains of one of the destroyed machines to make them work again. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let them try. Capacity to craft ensures your success. So the team analyzes the damage within minutes. Care and preparations prepares a... Oh, with minute care. Sorry, guys. Again, can't read. Tennessee Public Education. So prepares a temporary solution. A few minutes later, they are constructing an apparatus that allows energy flow to temporarily function. All right, good job, team. With the lights on, you see the destruction in the chamber much better. A cloud of dust envelops the area. Among the remains of rubble protrude now buried human remains. Continue through the chamber when suddenly you hear one of the bodies breathing. All right, let's help him. Upon digging out the body, you find this one of the crewmen is still barely alive. They came. We resisted. The man moves his arm slowly and pulls out an ID. He hands it to you, and the light fades in his eyes. We need to find out what happened here. You advance through one of the hallways. On the wall, you see scratch marks and blood. You reach a completely sealed bay door. Next to it, you can see a small key card reader. Team, can we hack the terminal? The engineer's system upgrade capabilities ensures your success. The engineering team gets to work and starts manipulating the terminal. Within a few minutes later, you hear an electronic sound, and the bay lights flash a few times. Before your eyes, the door swings open, allowing your entry. Continue our advance. You advance through the hallway and search different rooms that you can find. You arrive at the bridge where a log of the recent dockings and events must be. A large computer that occupies the room is completely destroyed. You continue advancing through the smaller chambers without any luck of finding anyone, nor clues as to what could have happened. In one of the workshops, you find plans for a weapon prototype. Maybe the engineers could make some use of them. Let's leave the station. There's nothing left to see. So we're going to exit.
So?
We've looked over the station. There are no survivors.
But this can't be happening.
We have to inspect the last station.
I think I've had enough. We should head back.
This oversteps your jurisdiction, Mr. Huggins. You can come with us or stay here. You decide.
This is an outrage. You guys are kidnapping me.
Preparing the jettison hatch for immediate exit.
All right, fine. I'll go with you.
It's funny when you start offering to space people, they get all compliant with you and actually want to go along with whatever your desired objective is. So it's a good tactic. I like it. So you finally arrive at the last station after hearing Inspector Huggins complain the entire time. You can't wait to finish the mission. Everything looks calm at the station when suddenly a group of ships appear in the area. They are pirate ships. You recognize X-Plow's emblem on their hulls. Maybe they want revenge. There's no time to lose. Order your crew to prepare to defend the station. Alright, so we're gonna get in another space battle here.
Captain, the station is under attack.
I told you we should have gone back. We can still turn the ship around.
Control yourself, Mr. Huggins. We won't abandon any innocents. Crew, stay alert. We'll hold off the enemy attack.
Sir, yes, sir.
Preemptive nuke strike there on them. Hopefully that hits and does what it needs to do for us. There we go. God, that's so satisfying when a nuke goes off. Okay, so we took a massive amount of damage there. Ah, look at that. We're invisible now, guys. I noticed those earlier when I was waiting to spool up the game for the next video, so... taking a beating. So, there we go. After the skirmish, the mining station director thanks Captain. Those pirates appeared out of nowhere. They wanted to keep our protonite extraction. We were lucky you arrived when you did. Alright. Are these attacks normal? The director responds in a nervous voice. No, this area is usually very peaceful. The past few days have been a few skirmishes between pirates and trade ships, but this exceeds any other incident we've had to date. Do you have any information? You ask the director if he has any relative information that could shed light on the pirates' intentions. He responds, I have no idea what they could want besides our protonite. Although an attack of this scale, it just isn't logical. Oh, wait a minute. The director disappears from the visor, only return a short moment later. I have information that we recovered encrypted transmission on one of the ships. Maybe it'll help you. Corrupted data.
Captain, the corrupt transmission corresponds to the rest of the data patterns.
Is it possible to begin an investigation, Crewman Burton?
The science team currently believes we have enough data to decode everything. We will begin right away.
Understood.
Alright, we're going to fly around here, grab some more loot. Oh. Grab all the loots. So we got that one. So much loot around here. Oh, there's a busted ship on port. that one. Run into that while we're doing it, and I keep wanting to hit that key, which does not turn us left and right, guys. So get this. I'm gonna get this last loot crate or salvage pod, and then we're gonna go into the panel and see if we can decrypt anything. So. Alright, now with that done, so we'll head back to the Allied station, but first, into the inventory, under departments, research lab? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're going to research. Who are we going to put on this? Obviously our best people. 5, yeah, and then we'll put him there. We'll do research. Now I'm assuming that's going to take some time, so we'll let
Our
that
work
go.
here is done. Let's head back to the station.
I think I need a vacation.
Alright, so we're going to head to the port. You see we've got some damage trailing off there, so that's pretty cool. You can also see your HUD actually starts to take damage as you get busted up. So we're down to what, 27% front shields. It looks like it's slowly regenerating, but the ship's integrity itself is down to 44%. So I'm assuming you die, you start over. If it's roguelike, so I think it brings something to the game that we haven't seen before, though. Honestly, I don't know. I can't think of any other space-based games that are roguelike in this genre. If you guys know of something or
Comms
think of
chief,
something,
request permission to dock.
leave a
Station
comment in the
control
section
tower
below.
here.
Leave a
Dock at
comment
the
in the comments
assignment.
section,
Over.
and let's discuss it. Let's talk
Receiving
about it.
coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
All right. They got their little support us on Kickstarter blasting from the space station, so that's really cool. So well, we overshot that one by a bunch. Alright, so we'll get back in the little green circle there.
Docking complete. Shutting down engines.
All right, guys. So we're gonna put a break in right here. This has been the first between video number 1 and video number 2. This has been about the first 50 minutes of Between the Stars. Again, on Kickstarter right now, being developed by Isolated Games. 31-ish or so, maybe less days left on the Kickstarter. So if you liked what you saw, go grab the demo from Steam or directly from Kickstarter if you want a standalone. Play the demo, like the game, kickstart it. Early release is projected for first quarter of 19. I've been Imperial Arm. It's been my pleasure, guys, to show you this game. Remember, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. If you like the content, you want to see more, hit that bell so that you know when new content comes out. And eventually, at some point, we'll be making a transition over to Twitch, where I kind of do some stuff now, but not all of the time. Anyway, guys, thank you and take care.